Today, we're going to be looking at Qwen 2.5 coder series and how you can use it for AI SEO. Now, this is a very powerful model where you can create whole website whole tools. I'll show you exactly how to get access for free today and how to use it for AI SEO. It's open source. It can do a ton of stuff. It's got an artifacts feature. Pretty awesome. Let's get straight into it. Fastest, simplest, and easiest way to get access to this, you can just go onto Hugging Face. From here, you can start using the Qwen 2.5 coder. If we create like a one-page website for birds, we'll hit send like so. It's going to start coding. Really clean UI, as you can see. Easy to use. Like if you're not a coder, if you're like me, I'm not a coder at all, then it's so easy to access these sort of tools, which absolutely blows my mind. And now you can see we've got this pretty nice website designed in like 2 seconds. Now, if we want to improve it, we just go back to the prompts. But not only that, we can actually preview it. Now, let's put this in perspective, right? I currently pay for Claude. Qwen 2.5 Coder is completely free and does very similar things. Now, let's test them side by side. So if we say create a one-page website for birds, and we'll do that inside Claude, we can compare, okay, what are the outputs? Like how good is Qwen's model versus the paid version of Claude? If we compare them side by side, it's pretty much going band for band here, my friends. As you can see, if I had to choose, I think marginally I would go for Qwen 2.5, especially because the responsiveness of this is kind of like cut off at the bottom. How easy was that, right? Just to create your own website. So let's take it up a notch right here. And from here, what we're going to say is create a beautifully designed SEO cost calculator. What I want to show you here is how easy you can create these tools and embed them on your site so that you can start ranking for them. You can see here that it's actually created a cost calculator, created the whole website, hop, linked to all the relevant sections of the page inside the navigation menu, and slap that up in about one click with an extremely basic prompt, right? Pretty amazing that you can do this for free, and it was extremely simple to do that. What I've also tested here is I've said, create the SEO cost calculator and give me the iframe code to embed it to my website. Now, if you want the code, you just scroll down and then you click on view code, as you can see right here. And then if you want the iCloud code, you just host this code. And then underneath, you got the iframe code if you want to embed that directly into your website, right? Now, another way you can access this for free is you can download Pinocchio. Pinocchio basically allows you to run like terminal apps directly with one click and install them to your site. You want to make sure you also have Olama. Now, if you go to Discover and then get Open Web UI, so you just download that, that's completely free as well. Once you've done both of those, you can open up the locally hosted version of Web UI, click on your name in the bottom left, admin panel, settings, go to models, and then as you can see right here, I'm downloading Qwen 2.5 Coder. Right, so now we have Qwen 2.5 Coder downloaded. From there, we can just start the magic. So it's actually remarkable how close this is to ChatGPT and the way it's laid out. So the UI is pretty similar if you ask me, but here's the biggest difference. With Qwen 2.5, we can actually start coding. So I'm going to say now, create a one-page website for an SEO ROI calculator. So it's creating the HTML directly in the chat. Again, this is free. You don't pay for this tool. And then you can see it's popping up with a nice little preview right there whilst it's still coding. And here's the difference versus Hugging Face is that now you can actually go back and forth inside Qwen directly inside the chat, right? So it's super easy, quite fast once it's loaded. Now, just to recap on some of the use cases of Qwen 2.5. So number one, you can replace your paid tools and then you can get access for free to Qwen 2.5 Coder. Another use case example is you can actually create like these calculator websites. As you can see, they can generate a lot of clicks in a short amount of time. Bear in mind, we only launched this website on October the 29th. And it's already ranking for a lot of keywords, as you can see down here. Additionally, what you can also do, if we have a look at this website, I just launched literally yesterday, and you can see it's ranking within 24 hours for the keyword. I built out an exact match domain using AI. Now, you could do exactly the same thing using Qwen as an example of that. So if we go back to Hugging Space, we're going to take this prompt that I've used to build the SEO Training Melbourne website, and we'll plug that directly into Qwen. Here it's going to start coding the website and building it out for us. And because it gives you the code, you can host that on your website and it's quite easy to set up. The most time consuming bit of building out websites with AI is actually just the tweaking and the back and forth in between. But now you can see we've got the website ready to go. For example, if we just click on that, you can see it takes directly to my sales pages. We've got all these pages. If I was going back and forth, for example, with Open Web UI, then obviously you want the website to be a lot prettier. Now that brings me on to why Open Web UI is probably more powerful because, for example, if I want to tweak the prompts on here, it's going to be quite difficult. It's going to be quite a lot of work. Whereas if I go inside Web UI and I go back and forth with the model, then you can tweak any sort of prompts you want. You don't have to start from scratch every single time you do a prompt like you would inside Hugging Face. Let's try and create a to-do list app. So we'll click on the prompt right there, hit send, and we have our to-do list ready to go. Top of that list has to be rank number 1. And then if we can't do that, we'll rank number 2. But you can see how easy it is to create these apps, like super simple stuff. Now let's see what it's like for generating content. So I'm just going to type this prompt directly in Face. So we're going to say create an SEO optimized article for this. Now bear in mind this is Qwen 2.5 Coda. So it's not really designed for writing content, but I just want to give you some examples. So we've got the prompt, the keyword, we're going to hit send like so, and we'll see what it's like. So here we've got the content. It doesn't look bad at all. 500 words. I think when it comes to actually coding and building stuff out, that's what it's good at. It's correct, it's perfectly done, but it just doesn't have that va-va-voom that you want inside a nice little article. As an example of that, if you just want to see the reverse, so let's compare it to Claude. And here you can see that the writing style is just way more interesting in terms of the way it's formatted, the way it's written, etc. So I would still say Claude is winning when it comes to writing content. But let's just see how this performs on 0GPT for AI detection. So let's paste in the content from Qwen. Yeah, that's coming out highly AI generated. So for coding, it's great. For writing content, not great when it comes to SEO. So thanks so much for watching. That is Qwen 2.5, very promising for coding, really powerful for building tools, ranking tools, creating websites, etc. If you want to get access to the notes from today and all the prompts, etc., I want to plug that into my free SEO course. It comes with over 200 SOPs already for SEO and loads of workflows and tips, etc. on pretty much everything you can imagine. But inside the free SEO tool section, if you log in, just go to Qwen 2.5 Coda. You can see how much stuff this comes with. It's absolutely crazy. And then if you want access to the video notes and the prompts, etc., you can get that directly in the video notes right there. The link to this free SEO course is inside the comments description. And if you want to get a free one-to-one SEO strategy session that shows you how to get more leads, traffic, and sales with SEO and how we take websites from 0 to 145,000 visitors a month, and basically help you make more money with SEO, feel free to book in that free SEO strategy session, link in the comments description. And on this free link building acceleration session, we will give you a free SEO domination plan. You'll learn the best link building strategy for your website, plus how to quickly outrank your competitors in link building, now to 10x the SEO traffic based on what's working for us. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.